All right, you know what time it is, the Kingpen Crux show, but we're going to start off with the Copyright Disclaimer Act 107, copyright 1976. Allowances are made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. This is not a game. Stay up out our live. Okay. Okay. All right. Yo, your man is back. My brother's back. I'm Kingpen. We spell like K-I-N-G-P and Mr. Crumb. I put it right nice. If you know a girl want to get wet, I got a cup of water. These hoes need to hydrate. For the price of admission, you can come get your a cup of Bel Air. Cup of Bel Air. Tell them who you is, brother.
What's going on, good people, man? It's your boy Crux, the problem, the turning point, / the solution. This is the Kingpen Crux show. We live, try to be live from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. every Saturday. You know, saying here live from Shop Radio Studios. And it's going down once again, man. You know what I'm saying? We got our favorite guests in the building. That's always here.
You know.
For the most part, you know.
Bel Air.
Yeah.
So yeah, we in the building. First, before we get started, yo, how was your weekend so far?
Man, my weekend was busy, man. Just
okay.
work, man.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's a good thing, right?
Yeah, it's a great thing.
Okay.
Great thing. I can't complain.
Good problem to have.
That's a great problem to have, and especially in this economy. You know what I'm saying? So, have everybody having a productive Saturday, man. Man, we got to talk about it, man. You know, this the first show we did in a while where we ain't got no, guests.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but to be very honest with you, sir, we won't be having that type of thing tomorrow. We have a guest.
Yeah, man. Tomorrow, hey, we doing live Sunday once again, man. We got a great interview lined up, man. A friend of the program, our brother, man. He always come through with fire content, man. You never know what he gonna say. Man, we got the homie Ren Terry right here tomorrow from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. You know, Ringo Boys. You know, shout out to Joe's Bond Grill. It's going down, man.
Come on, tell somebody, man.
Yeah, man. Y'all ain't gonna want to miss that. You know, we're gonna chop up some things. But for the night, man, we got some great content lined up, man.
Yes,
a lot of things going on in the world today.
Also, shout out our guests from last week, King KC. It was a beautiful interview right there. We've been sharing clips on YouTube and Facebook. So go ahead and get your gander of that. You know what I'm saying? Also, last night was the Friday night videos with Kingpen. Yeah, we did that. Easy work. You know what I'm saying? Very beautiful, very beautiful.
What's up? That's what's up.
To have that on deck. I talked to my brother right here, right before I went on air. You know what I'm saying? So that's how y'all got a real dope live show. Also, before we get off into our content, I'd like for you to talk about this.
Oh yeah, man. That's my baby cousin right there, man. Monet Mickers. She's been missing. She's been missing actually, if you read the flyer, since December 24th. Her big sister, Kiara Kiki, brought it to my attention. I seen it online. So we had a campaign. We got activists out there looking for, but we did get confirmation. I posted this and people been sharing it. I posted it on Facebook, and shout out to Brandy Martin. You know, she did give us confirmation through her connections that she's still alive. You know, that was something that I was happy that Brandy, she FaceTimed me, you know what I'm saying? It gave me the green light, you know what I'm saying, to put that information out there. That but if you do see my baby cousin Monet Mickers, her picture is right here. Please alert the authorities, get in contact with us. But we did confirm, and shout out to Brandy Martin, that she was seen recently in Parkway Gardens. You know what I'm saying? So, and that anybody that's in that area, you know, please let us know if you see Monet. You know what I'm saying? We got the activists and everything out there. So, man, that's the long and short of it right there.
Hey, So yeah, basically, Monet Makers, again, like the brother Crux said, if you have any information, if you've seen her, yeah, please notify the proper authorities. Her loved ones are very interested in seeing her. And we definitely, right here at the Kingpen Crux show on Shot Radio Live, we care about families' well being. And shout out to Brandy Martin.
Yeah, definitely, man. Shout out to Brandy Martin. You know, I'm telling you, I was shocked to get that FaceTime. You know, it was early in the morning. She said, "That's your niece." I said, "No, that's my baby cousin, man." You know, she's 25 years old. So it's kind of hard to put in a missing report. If they not a minor, you got to go through a lot of red tape and things of that nature. So
yeah, they kind of assume she don't want to be found or something like that.
Yeah, that you can't force a grown adult to do anything, even if you do find her. So it's just one of those things where just keep her in your prayers. That's the main thing. We just keep her in our prayers, and I'm just happy to confirm that she's still in the land of the living.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Shout out to Blessed Girl. She's in the building. Hey, girl, how you doing?
Hey, Blessed Girl, what up, sis?
You already know how you doing. How you doing? That's family right there. So I, the chat is gonna do what the chat does. And she says, "Welcome to the Kingpen Crux show." You already know. Yes, welcome everyone. You know what I mean? I'm assuming I'm gonna have to pull this double duty and see what time it is on Facebook Live. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, Blessed Girl says like, share, and subscribe.
Absolutely,
we implore the friends of the program to like, share, and subscribe.
Thank you in advance.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. So outside of that, man, it's been a very eventful week, to say the least.
To say the least,
man.
You say. We have, I want to definitely get off into Trump, right? Mr. Donald Trump. Oh my goodness. I didn't bring Trump out.
Oh yeah, man.
On break, on video break. Trump will be in the building, you guys. We have him live here in the studio. Donald motherfucking Trump, you know what I'm saying? Like for real. Our president.
When he got a whole Donald Trump dial that talk and everything, man, to troll me while we live. Man.
Come on, man.
They know Trump. That's my homie. You know what I'm saying? That's the homie.
So to say the least. Also, shout out to Born Rich. Oh yeah. June 13th. Okay, ladies and germs. Okay. Nominated again, man.
We got to run it back again, man.
What are we doing
Shout out
here?
To Born Rich, man. And that's the Forever Grateful Fashion Show Awards. June 13th, man. Shout out to the homie Born Rich. We had him on the platform a couple times, and we've been to the events, been nominated. I think this is the third nomination, man. So man, shout out to the homie Born Rich, man.
Yeah.
And then he just won the Icon Impact Award or something that was major, man.
Yes.
So we got to give it up for the homie.
I saw him over there with our brother LX, the one. Windy City right there. Yeah. So I had to go ahead and show that. And it's not just me. It's also Mr. Jeffrey Crux Taylor. Also Joe M. Dollars. Come on, son.
Oh man.
We making an impact around here at Shot Radio. You know what I'm saying? So I do fully expect next year that we should be sweeping some awards.
Yeah, man. Consistency is the key.
Yes, absolutely.
Consistency is the key.
So let's get off into this news. Like I said, Trump, okay, Mr. Donald Trump, President Trump, he said some very interesting things about pardons.
Man.
Huh?
Hey, man, did the man really pardon a YN and an OG in the same day?
I mean, giggity, man. Really? What's really HUD? What is Trump on say? Hey, shout out to Donald Trump.
Hey, man, the man pardoned NBA YoungBoy and Larry Hoover.
Come on, man.
Well, he commuted his sentences.
Yeah. It's up to Illinois, right?
Yeah. So basically, with the whole commuting of the sentencing, Larry Hoover was locked up in 1973 for a murder that he did not commit, but they say he gave the order. They gave him a 200-year prison sentence on that.
That's past football numbers.
Yeah. So
okay.
That was 1973. And then by 1996, 97, they hit him on RICO conspiracy type charges, saying he was running a criminal enterprise from jail. So they gave him on a federal level 6 consecutive life sentences. So he was serving in solitary confinement since 1997. And then the other day, Donald Trump just erased the federal life sentences by commuting them, saying basically time considered served. So for the federal, now he don't have the jurisdiction to do anything on state, but he's being, released from federal custody, and then the state is gonna pick it up. So he's cleared of all federal charges.
So now it's up to Pritzker.
It's up to Pritzker, the governor of Illinois.
Pritzker.
Now, I haven't heard Pritzker. Now it's up to him to let that man go home off those state charges. From 1973, the man been incarcerated 52 years.
I was born in 73.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That man been born since that man been locked up since Kingpen been born, man.
This is crazy.
It's crazy.
Let's play the video footage.
Let's get to it.
President Trump commutes the federal sentence of Larry Hoover, a former Chicago gang leader serving a life sentence.
However, that doesn't mean Hoover will be back on the streets anytime soon. WGN's Jenna Barnes joining us now with more on that. Jenna.
Mike and Ray, Hoover is now 75 years old. He was denied parole in this federal case just last year. Now with his commutation, he's expected to be moved from a supermax prison in Colorado back here to Illinois to serve prison time for a state sentence for murder. The notorious founder of the Gangster Disciples, Larry Hoover, was serving 6 life sentences in federal prison, convicted of running his criminal enterprise from inside an Illinois prison in the 1990s after his 1973 conviction for murder in the state.
There are crimes that are so heinous that they are not entitled to mercy, and his are among those.
Ron Safer was the lead prosecutor in Hoover's federal case.
There's no question that it is the biggest, most well-organized, most efficient drug organization that the country has ever known.
But advocates, including celebrities, have been fighting for Hoover's release. Kanye West and Drake holding a benefit concert for the cause in 2021. Hoover himself was in court just last year fighting for early release, renouncing his past. And Wednesday, President Donald Trump commuted his federal sentence. Hoover's attorneys writing, the courts have demonstrated a complete unwillingness to consider Mr. Hoover's considerable growth and complete rehabilitation.
We've got to learn how to respect one another and keep each other alive. Any voice that comes out with that message that may be able to help somebody, I'm for.
But Hoover's release from federal custody isn't freedom. He must return to Illinois to serve his 200-year sentence for murder, though legal experts say he is eligible for parole. The Department of Corrections website already lists him as an inmate in Dixon, but it's unclear if he's been moved yet.
When you locked up in them institutions and you have your conversation with God, Father God, let me out, I'll never do it again.
Former gang enforcer Wallace Gator Bradley, who has received a pardon, is hoping the governor will intervene and commute the state sentence.
I pray that Governor J.B. Pritzker will do it in here, and I pray that God hear the prayers of everyone that's asking him to do it. And in my heart and soul, I feel he's going to do it.
No official statement from the governor's office on that idea tonight. If Hoover wants to pursue parole or clemency, he would need to petition the Prisoner Review Board. It makes parole decisions and the clemency recommendations to the governor. We're live on the North Side tonight. Jenna Barnes, WGN News.
Thank you, Jenna.
Yo, so we back. Yeah, man. What do you think about that? Hearing how you broke it down, and then you hear the news outlet, right?
Right.
News outlets, they pretty much everything that I was looking for, I found, and they were all saying the same thing. So,
and the governor, did you know the governor had that much power?
Yes. State of Illinois. You got the governor who runs the state, right? And then we have our mayor. And yeah, go ahead. Our mayor, Mohawk Johnson or something. So yeah, Brandon the Mohawk Johnson. Yeah, but he's up under Buddy.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like what?
That's Brandon Johnson, big homie.
Yeah. So yeah, big fact. So
Pritzker is a billionaire, man. For one.
Oh my God.
Every governor is like the president of that particular state.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So although people like, man, why Trump ain't he couldn't, you know what I'm saying? Because he had state charges.
Mm-hmm.
Trump could do it on the federal level. It's up to the governor to do it on the state level. And I don't see why he wouldn't do it. All these youngins crashing out here in Chicago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, just Larry Hoover, just his name. First and foremost, the man been locked up 52 years. So he's 75 years old. He needs to be,
And they had him buried under the jail.
In solitary confinement.
He wasn't running nothing.
23-1.
Come on, man.
Okay, sis, blessed girl say she got to run right quick. Okay. Appreciate you, sis. But yeah, Larry Hoover need to be home with his family, his grandchildren, as a man, first and foremost. That I think he's served his debt to society. That's aspect one of it. You know what I'm saying? It's inhumane what that man has been over 30 years in solitary confinement. That's inhumane. And for whatever they trying to hit him with a conspiracy on, that's why I don't like racketeering, because whatever people were doing that's a part of the organization, you can't put that all on that man saying he's running it from a jail cell.
Which they had him not running.
Right.
Buried
alive.
Come on, man.
Everybody that was a part of his cases have already been home.
Mm-hmm.
Now that state case, like I said,
says a lot.
Yeah, the man that actually, they say he gave the order for the murder in 73, but the man that actually committed the murder been home.
Mm-hmm.
So why is Larry Hoover the only one got all these? Because his name Larry Hoover,
right?
So his name carrying weight. Like I said, for one, him being a 75 geriatric man, like he's not a threat to society at this point.
No, not at all.
And for two, he would do a lot of good in the community. He might not be able to reach all of the youth, but if we use the politicians in Chicago to galvanize around him.
So do you remember Save the Children?
Save the Children. Yeah.
Okay. And the rebranding.
Yes.
Growth and development.
Yes.
Rest in peace and shout out to Helen Wooten. She was heavily involved with the Shawnee the Brat and was about to put me on type thing. You know what I'm saying? And she directly had me involved with Save the Children because they were putting on the concerts, remember?
Yeah.
and nation tickets.
Nation tickets. Hey man,
Nation tickets, G.
Hey,
You know what I'm
that
saying?
bring back memories, man. Like it was like a lot of structure in the city at that particular time that you're talking about, right? Where you had, you know, the way that they tearing up downtown Chicago when the OGs was out here moving around, they wouldn't be doing that.
That's a no.
They would not be moving these YNs would not be moving the way that they was moving when they had people like Larry Hoover and his constituents that was, you know, right up under him. You know what I'm saying? That had control of these neighborhoods. See what the power structure did, they came in and they took the head. If you take the heads, the body is eventually gonna fall. You know what I'm saying? So that was the threat of the black community. And he was trying to educate through 21st century vote to mobilize the guys to get into politics to vote, to get aware of what you're voting for. You know what I'm saying? To implement a strategy to vote on policy. You know what I'm saying? So everything that we be talking about as far as political, when they have people saying,
sorry about that. Go ahead.
Yeah, so everything that we be talking about on the politics side, that was a threat. When you could mobilize 20, 30,000 black people in the black community to go vote to demand this is the black agenda. We've seen it a million times over.
Yeah.
You know, so Larry symbolized that. That's what I think that federal case was more about, the threat to the power structure that he was able to mobilize inner city black youth and really have everybody on one accord to demand certain things for the black community. But they tried to, you know, they want to sensationalize the violence and but that man gave young brothers, you know, structure just through his literature.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Just through his literature. You got rules and regulations that you can learn how to navigate life.
5 P's.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got rules to live by, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Riders Hunt.
Shout out to Riders.
And shout out to Giuliani Kennedy.
Oh, snap. What up? They're on the book.
They're on the book. The book
man.
Live.
Shout out Riders. Shout out Giuliani Kennedy, man. Salute. But yeah, man.
Make sure you guys share. Let's get some more people up in here to talk about this subject right now.
Yeah, but see, when we talk about what Trump just did on a scale of a boss move, a chess move, and through it all, because see, Trump is a Republican. JB Pritzker is a Democrat, right?
Yeah.
So this is, it's political. Believe that. So he put all the weight on JB. Now, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do?
Bust a move.
What you gonna do, bro? Now, you had how many different presidents since?
Bust a move, man.
Shout out to you for that. You know what I'm saying?
So how many?
Oh shit! Hold on.
How many presidents have we had since 1973?
Yo.
How many?
How many presidents have we had? But it took Donald Trump. Now, it took Donald Trump to free him of his federal charges.
Right.
So it's all relying on state now. So it took Donald Trump to come in and do that when we had Obama, who was I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that. Now, y'all, hey, Trump was the one that was, I think Obama probably wanted to do it. I bet you
Obama is not gonna get on camera talking about Larry Hoover.
But who had the balls to do it?
Donald.
Y'all got to give it up for him, man. You know he getting a lot of flack for it, but he don't care. That's the thing I love about him. He don't care. And I'm telling you, man, why all these Democrats is going around chasing illegal immigrants, trying to break them out of ICE facilities, trying to go over to El Salvador to get them out of detention facilities, get them out of prison while they going all over the trying to turn around flights for illegal immigrants. You got Donald Trump trying to free Larry Hoover, NBA young boy.
Come on,
man. Come on now. You got to get it. Then a lot of black people don't want to give him his props, but the good. This is the second part of it. The good that Larry Hoover could do in the community, even though he's an older man now, just his presence, his name alone can mobilize, people from our generation and
yes,
and older, you know what I'm saying? That go up, to start things around him and build infrastructures for the youth around him. Just imagine everybody been hearing this man's name since.
Come on.
Since, man, every rapper then said free Larry Hoover.
Larry Hoover.
Man.
Hey, so
Riders
say the system has rules for different people. He has the ability to lead. That's why they put him away.
Big facts. Riders ain't never lied, man. He got the ability to lead. That's a threat. And then he was trying to educate people on how to vote. You know what I'm saying? How we need to. Tupac said this. Tupac said we need our own political party.
Oh, speaking of that, Riders Hunt says the reason Puff is on trial because he was going to start his own party. He would put a dent in the voting.
He definitely would.
Okay.
Yeah, but see, Puff, he kind of went through the vote or die stage. You know what I'm saying? He was kind of compromised with that.
Mm-hmm.
The vote or die. He was. I wasn't with that. But what Larry was implementing was the 21st century vote. That was a organization that he was like pushing to get black people in the community to be conscious of how they place their vote. We need to come together and have a black agenda.
An agenda, y'all.
Yeah. We needed the black agenda and give it. Hey, if you want the full black vote, we got to be on code.
Yeah.
If you want our vote as a black community, these are the things that you need to promise us that you gonna do once we put you in office.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But
there hasn't been any accountability.
It has
concerning once we get someone of color in office. There is no accountability once they get in. All those big promises and things of that nature go out the window.
Absolutely, man. We seeing it right now, man.
The Iron Curtain.
Yeah. Just the mayor, I'll be very critical of our mayor, Brandon Johnson. Mm-hmm. He ran on the campaign that I will not raise your taxes. I will not raise your property taxes. The man not only raised our property taxes, he put the city in $1 billion deficit.
But that's the play. Every rip. That's every politician.
Yeah, but see,
I'm gonna save you some money and then go put some money on your motherfucking on your tab, motherfucker.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Give you some debt. This motherfucker.
We gonna be paying one city, the city of Chicago. One city is in $1 billion deficit. Mm-hmm. We gonna be paying on that deficit that Brandon Johnson just implemented.
Long after he's
and we thought Lori Lightfoot was bad, right?
Oh, you said left foot.
Well, Lori left foot. We thought she was bad.
Yeah.
She had a few million. Mm-hmm. 85 million in debt. All right, that's bad. This man got us in $1 billion debt for one city.
But do you know that Lori Lightfoot is still getting paid though?
Yeah, but see,
for being one of our tragic mayors.
Yeah,
she's still getting paid.
Still getting paid
for life.
Yeah, but see, it's a regime. It's the democratic regime. Mm. Because once you do the history and you see who's behind the Democratic Party, when you start the research and you come across names like George Soros, that are people that fund and pay these politicians, the unlisted people that you don't, the hidden hand that you don't see, and you going to dig deeper to their background, and I'm telling you.
Ryder's son said Brandon Johnson can't get himself off child support. What the hell, man? Damn, son. What the fuck was
I don't know what that was.
it? Damn, son. Hey,
I thought
I
somebody
record.
popped the bottle.
Yeah, I know, right? I've been working on my imaging, right? Imaging is where you do commercials and shit, voiceover and shit like that. And so I just had to say, "Damn, son, damn, son."
Yeah, it's probably the speaker pop.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah, man. Hey, but at the end of the day, man, at the end of the day, what Trump did with that, and not only with with Larry Hoover, also we got to give NBA young boy, I think young man stay out of trouble. You got a second chance, and I think that was strategic on Trump to do that. He's like, look, man, I'm showing y'all black people, Black American, foundational Black American, not rock with y'all. That was his way of throwing us a bone. And I think that black people just give him, even if you don't like Trump, just look at it like, man, he trying. You know what I'm saying?
I would like to double down on what you just said. Okay, once you get out the jam, y'all, stay your black ass out of trouble, G. What was it? It was Young Thug or something?
NBA young boy.
No. I'm talking about Thugger.
Thug. Yeah, okay.
He gets out and then gets to talking crazy again. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
just not too long ago.
Yeah, man.
Sit your ass down.
Sit down somewhere, bro.
Hey, and if there was ever a case where motherfuckers should just shut up and dribble, shut up and rap, G. You know what I'm saying? You set your ass up.
That's
G.
it, bro. But right now, man, that's something to build on. And another thing Trump did, man, they were talking about all this deportation going on, and people were talking about, oh yeah, black people, y'all next, black people, y'all next. Trump came out and said, nah, black people ain't next because of the 14th Amendment. And actually, you know what I'm saying? That solidifies them for reparations. He opened a conversation about if we get him the right presentation, he might throw some reparations our way. While people tripping, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's just you gotta present it right. Yeah. If you present it right, because remember when Ice Cube went and sat down with Trump,
oh man,
for the $500 billion,
they was about to try and light him up.
Yeah, they did. You know what I'm saying? They sat up there and called Ice Cube coon because he sat down with Donald Trump. Mr. NWA,
you gotta sit down.
Mr. F the police a coon.
You gotta sit down with the people that are in charge of this shit.
Right.
How you got to talk to somebody about some things. You know what I'm saying?
Even Steve Harvey, man. Steve Harvey went and sat down with him, and they talk bad about him. I mean, you gotta sit at the table, man. If you get a seat at the table, sit at the table. I go to work every day with people I don't like. I mean, but I gotta get paid. I gotta get money. You just gotta look at it like that.
Clothing, and shelter costs money.
Money, man.
Period. This is not the days of the Indians.
It ain't about what you like or who you like.
Or the tribes in Africa. We are in North America, y'all.
Hey, man, we got to make the best of it.
It's a system.
For the people that was here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, man, so free Larry Hoover, man.
Absolutely.
I seen this son out here, campaigning for him, doing interviews on the Breakfast Club, and they basically asking JP Pritzker to just make this happen, man. It's the right thing for the city to do, man. Because it could be a lot of good, man. Free Jeff Ford, man. Free all them guys that's still alive. That's from that era, from that cloth, man. Because the youth can use that wisdom.
Yes.
Because Larry could tell a younger man, hey, this what you want to do. You see what I went through? I seen it all.
This is the outcome.
Man, I'm gonna tell you a story. When I was incarcerated, I'm sitting at a cafeteria at at the cafeteria eating lunch or whatever. We call it chow. That's what we call it, chow. Man, it was a dude in there, man, that was incarcerated.
That's what they call it in the military.
Okay, they call it, chow. Yeah, so it's a dude in there, man, that was locked up around the same time since the 70s, older cat, and he was in there for, some serious. I say that. I don't want to get too deep off into it, but he just kept staring at this other dude we was at the table with. Because when you go to child, you don't know if you in line, you just gonna sit with who you in line with. Right. So we sitting there and he just staring at this dude. I'm like, oh shit.
Like, here we go.
Here we go, right? It's a young dude. He just staring at him, right? So as he's staring at him, he said, man, who is your father? He say, man, who is your father? He say,
personal question.
I think that's a T right there. So I'm gonna finish the story.
Hey,
what you want to throw something?
Yeah. We're gonna throw something right here. It's gonna be real quick. Some more news footage on King Larry. Hold on, let's go.
The former lead prosecutor in Larry Hoover's federal case reacting this afternoon with disappointment, telling us there are just some offenders and crimes that are not deserving of clemency, and Hoover falls in that category. But this afternoon, President Trump disagreeing, commuting Hoover's 6 life sentences on federal convictions to time served. Hoover still faces, however, a 200-year state sentence on a 1973 murder conviction, so it appears he won't be getting out of prison, at least in the near term. It was while behind bars serving time for that murder that federal prosecutors say he continued overseeing the Chicago Gangster Disciples, a gang that he co-founded. And in 1997, he was convicted of running a criminal enterprise. But Hoover's attorney says over the years, Hoover has been rehabilitated and written numerous letters talking about his experience, how he turned to crime, and the good he can do in steering young people away from a similar fate.
He is being held because he is a symbol, not because he needs further incarceration or he hasn't been rehabilitated. He's been a model prisoner for many, many years. He's been examined. He has been determined to be no risk.
If Larry Hoover said there was going to be a killing, there was a killing. If Larry Hoover said there was going to be a beating, there was a beating. If Larry Hoover said there was going to be a drug deal, there was a drug deal.
Hoover's case has drawn the attention of a number of advocates and public figures, including Chance the Rapper and Kanye West. Hoover is currently serving time in Colorado, but with that state sentence, he'll likely be moved at some point to a prison in Illinois.
Hey, yo, we back. Yeah, we have to go and do some more footage right there for the news joint. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, is there anything else you would like to say on this case? No, wait. Hold on. Finish the story.
Oh, yeah.
Hey!
So the story concludes.
Bel Air back.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the guys that's back.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? But, the guy was sitting there looking at the young guy, staring him down. So we like, oh, snap. You know what I'm saying? And then he said, man, who was your father? He told him.
Personal question.
Yeah, it was like, my dad is. Yeah, he like, my dad is. He like, he ever been in Big Muddy? He said, man, did they call him? He knew his father for being locked up with him back in the 80s. He been gone since the 70s. That's a long time. You could just look at somebody's face, they son, and say, man, I was locked up with your father back in 20 years ago, 30 years ago. That's the type of time that man got, man. They need to let that man come home, man. He been in there 52 years. That's crazy.
So what do you say, though, that some crimes are unforgivable?
I think that's true. But
because I'm not correlating these two brothers. I'm not correlating the King Larry with this guy I'm going to bring up, but in the case of Jeffrey Dahmer, unforgivable.
Yeah,
there's no amount of time he could do.
Yeah, see, somebody
to
like
fucking
that,
get out.
Yeah, somebody like that. But see, when you talk about conspiracy and you trying to put what they did was they dressed up a lot of stuff other people was doing and just put it all on Larry. They just put it all on him.
He's the figurehead.
Yeah,
the face of the organization.
But he had been locked up for 20, 30 years until that happened. Come on, man. You can't put other people's actions on this man and give him 6 consecutive life sentences. You know what I'm saying? I think it's the speaker, man.
Yeah, my voice is popping that joint. Big. Yo, Yo. All right, so yeah. Big Meech did how much and did whatever, and he's out, G.
He out.
So what are we talking about here?
Yeah. He way younger. You know what I'm saying? So
should George Bush be locked up?
Man. After looking what happened with
9/11, like what are we doing?
Yeah, well, I mean, what we talking about? Like all these pardons, you know, Joe Biden pardoned his whole family.
Yo,
Joe Biden pardoned Dr. Fauci. Dr. Fauci was the one that created the COVID-19 vaccine. He wasn't investigated or charged with anything. Why would you need to pardon him?
Exactly.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, man.
Message.
So why people tripping on, you know, the commuter of Larry Hoover, it's other people that have been pardoned. I mean, that you could raise an eyebrow at.
Yeah. Both eyebrows.
Yeah, man. So, you know, man, free Larry, man. That's all I got to say, man. The man been in there way too long, should have been out, you know, and I'm just salute the Trump for having the balls to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of that, let's play a video. It's from ABK.
Shout out to ABK.
Okay.
It's that get back.
No.
Oh, it ain't?
On the G.
On the G. Oh, you went back in the day.
Yeah, so since we, you know, free Larry, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
All right. On the G. Let's go.
Cause on a G, I'm a real nigga, put that on a G. From the east side of the shot where them killers and bosses be. Who am I? Big G, rich rebel from the streets. You can call them rude boy, you can call them Dredge G. Cause on a G, I leave a nigga missing in them streets. Found bloody in them streets. If they come fuck it with me, it's on the G. Lot of shit getting petty in them streets. All these lames on the streets, ain't gon' never be no peace. That's on the G. Concentrating on the hustle, ripping beats. From the blocks to the charts, from the pots to CDs, it's on the G. Stash piece, said rapping was easy. So I'ma keep it gangster like that nigga Easy. That's on the G. Fuck a nigga that don't fuck with me. If you a fan, then be proud that I do it for the streets. That's on the G. All my little niggas holding it down. On the killing ground, gorilla bound when niggas clown on the G. Stacking paper, getting money in them streets. Me and all my niggas killers. Who the fuck y'all supposed to be? That's on the G. Shot town, real grimy on the streets. Fuck around with them clowns, get your ass put to sleep. That's on the G. Better recognize, boy, it ain't shit sweet. It's winning, losing, doing, dying these streets. That's on the G. All my little niggas holding in them streets. If I send them boys a kite, then they blowing in them streets. That's on the G. Thoroughbred head nigga, he the king. When them bitches come around, make them bow and kiss the ring. That's on the G. All my little niggas, they'll buck for me. Rob a Brinks truck for me. Kill a nigga in my sleep. That's on the G. It's a lot of new haters on the streets, but it's cool cause all of the old haters love me. That's on the G. I follow my 5 P's in these streets. Ain't no slacking, ain't no lacking when I be in these streets. That's on the G. I come from an aura of monsters and killers, bloody thirsty gorillas and some gangsta ass niggas on the G. Young niggas on top in these streets. From the bottom of the fire, cooking crack in these streets. That's on the G. On the air, flip a pound, flip a key, come around with the frowns. You get blamed in them streets. That's on the G. If it ain't ghetto, then it ain't me. This is my city, my hoods, my streets on the G. Stacking paper, getting money in them streets. Me and all my niggas killers. Who the fuck y'all supposed to be? That's on the G. Shot town, real grimy on the streets. Fuck around with them clowns, get your ass put to sleep. That's on the G. Better recognize, boy, it ain't shit sweet. It's winning, losing, doing, dying these streets. That's on the G. All my little niggas holding in them streets. If I send them boys a kite, then they blowing in them streets. That's on the G.
Supreme science, you dealing with giants in the presence of kings who refuse to be silent. They fuck united, these states divided, killing donkeys and elephants. You can't stop the violence. Sad songs, violence, stranded on my island. Storm surges, high winds, you're about to die in. To make sure you see it coming, rip off your eyelids. You can play the mental patient, never sick as I is. They say we got that touch. Nigga might have said we turn shit to platinum. Round of applause and I clap. And I'm not just rapping. This is a vision I had. I'm just reacting. And then me and my niggas stomp, kick, smash shit to the point where they mention your name. They'll be speaking past. So raise your glasses for the madness. A1 dope flow, you love the way we back it on the cheek.
Stacking paper, getting money in them streets. Me and all my niggas killers. Who the fuck y'all supposed to beat us on the G? Chi-town, real grimy on the streets. Fuck around with them clowns, get your ass put to sleep. That's on the G. Better recognize, boy, it ain't shit sweet. It's winning, losing, do and die in these streets. That's on the G. All my little niggas holding in them streets. If I send them boys a kite, then they blowing in them streets. That's on the G.
Got the professional.
Yeah, we back. All right, so yeah, that was ABK, Affiliated Black Kings, also known as Anybody Killer.
Shout out to ABK, man, extended family right there.
Yeah, and
got Rump, got Preem, you know, man. They over there on the G.
Yeah, man. That was absolutely, that was called on the G.
Hey, that was kind of slick how you threw that in though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Yeah, man. But what else going on, man?
Hey,
you got the Diddy trial, man. You know, that whole I kind of fell out that one, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you, man. When they was talking about this man's sex life every 5 seconds, I ain't even want to tune in no more.
Like, where's the crime?
Yeah, what a racketeering that, bro. Like y'all talking about freak offs and all that, man. And Cassie seemed like she just a willing participant, you know. Seemed like she just was, you know, getting no freak on, and then, you know, now I say this: Diddy a little abusive. He was abusive, you know what I'm saying? He was slapping people and all that. But that's a domestic violence case, man. Now where the RICO at?
Yeah, absolutely. Where is it?
Is slapping the bitch a RICO now? I'm just asking.
Hey, he paid his bread. He paid his bread for the smack off.
Yeah, bro. Then he been paid her. So for that tape that they showing to me is just to taint the jury.
Speaking of sneaky things and people being locked up for no reason.
Once you take the money, you shouldn't be in no courtroom
at all.
At all. You got your retribution.
But it's the feds. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
that's what's going on.
That's what's going on, man. People, that's one thing we can take away from this, man. When it's federal, they can do what they want to do.
Yeah, absolutely. So speaking of things of that nature, let's talk about Tory Lanez.
Man, Tory Lanez, man.
I have video. Fat Joe, let's go.
I believe he's innocent. I just believe he's innocent, right? Artists going in jail. We talk about Tory Lanez. They was not playing with Tory Lanez. I do not know when you get 2 lungs collapsed, they stab you in your head, stab you in your chest, they try to really murder Tory Lanez, right? It's nothing cute about it. I don't care how you look at it, but why Tory Lanez? Why you think he had all the prisoners had to get stabbed up 14 times and all that?
Sure, he ain't the only person who got stabbed up over there, correct?
Yeah, I understand that.
Over there is probably crazier than any jail you could think of, as far as gang shit. You know what I mean?
I knew that when he went in
there.
And
the guy that stabbed him is already in there for doing crazy. He was already a killer. He was playing with...
Remy does 8 years in her prime. In her prime, leanbacks, number one, this, that. She goes through 8 years. They sent her with murderers.
Yeah, it ain't that much female prisons over there, though, isn't it? She was
but they could have sent her to they could have sent her to the Martha Stewart. They sent her to where all these girls got murdered.
That shit wasn't federal. That shit was state.
That shit was state. But and I'm
She was
asking
in the real.
her,
She was in the real. She was in the
real
trenches.
jail.
Yeah, she was in the trenches.
And really fighting chicks the size of Aja from fucking Vegas. You know, Remy was like, yo, we had to squabble up. Nah, I'm just saying, yo, I'm being honest. She had to fight fucking Brutus and shit like that. Like, she was like, what? What you said about me? All right, let's go. You know, but it wasn't cute. They put her with the murderers. Some people do time and they go to a camp, they go to this, they that. They threw her because her crime was with violence, with a bunch of murders. Tory Lane, because this shit was violence. And so rappers out there, if you watching this and you want to learn anything, there is no...
They're not playing with rappers.
Club Med, a spot. In his mind, Big Pun thought they were fucking swimming pools and tennis for rappers. That's not happening. They got a big knife for your ass when you go in there and they cutting you, or you're gonna learn the extortion game really, really fast in jail.
Stay out of it. It's not the plan.
The problem is we can't glorify going to jail or getting arrested and these rappers acting like it's some sexy shit, because I know that the most I was intimidated, right? I walk into jail, right? And I'm not scared of nobody. And I swear to you, Jada, you will not see, I'm not scared of no man.
Not even the boogeyman?
Not the boogeyman either. But I walk in this jail and there's 2,000 guys, Aryan Nation, Jamaicans, Haitians, Puerto Ricans. They all cock diesel. The shit is like the movie Metal. And when they see me, it's like the Game of Thrones, the dragon without fire. They're like, ah! They screaming like, ah! Like, I never heard no shit like this. It's almost like 100 motorcycles screeching and what, ah! They jump from all over. I'm like, I'm Fat Joe before rap. Rapper walk up in that jail, he fool. I already know walking up in there. I said, oh man, somebody gonna run up on me real quick with a knife talking about, yo, you got to pay whatever, whatever. And I actually got intimidated. And while I'm walking to my cell, I gotta talk to myself, and I never gotta talk to myself. I gotta tell
I do it every day.
No.
I talk to myself often.
Talk to myself like, yo, Joe, you ain't pussy. Don't fall in this shit. Yo, Joe, don't let it play you. Like, I'm walking to my cell, giving myself a prep talk in my mind, because it's 2,000 guys screaming at one guy. I'm not even from there. It's not New York. It's not that. I'm in Miami. So I don't even know one person.
Well, you did time in Miami?
FDC, yeah, because they threw the change up. I'm supposed to go to New York. Now, this is the bragging part. I had 300 guys waiting for me in every jail in New York. Legendary, you know, giving speeches. When he come through here, we had that. Albanians, whatever you name, they was all waiting for Joe Crack in the jails in New York and Jersey. I'm being honest.
Jail bit.
No, I'm being honest with you.
You're the illest thing in the world.
We got everything. Don't put us in jail, guys.
No, this is legal. This is legal.
All legal.
Cannabis is legal, baby.
We got everything. Don't put us in jail.
Oh, we got everything. Don't put us in jail. We gotta get the hoodies. We got everything. Don't put us in jail.
We got everything.
We need
don't
the
put
merch.
us in jail. I'm dead ass. I'm like, yo, we don't want to go to jail. We're not trying to. We encouraging you to be an entrepreneur. You see what we do. You see how we walk, and just try to have an easier life than us.
That's right, live a righteous life, follow God, and you will have a happy life. Don't have sex just for fun. Don't drink, don't smoke, follow the Bible. Remember, whatever you do in this world, you will get it back, so make sure you do good. I'm a prophet like Jesus. The only man in the world who can do handstand push-ups with his fist.
Hey man, so I don't know. It kind of seemed like Fat Joe was capping or something. I don't know.
Yeah, man. You know, man.
Capping America.
Hey man, Fat Joe, man, said I ain't. But anyway, man, shout out to Fat Joe and Jada, man.
Definitely.
I like their exchange, right?
Yeah.
And they raised a good point. You know, why Tory Lanez, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, we seen the whole situation unfold with him and Megan Thee Stallion and the other chick, Kelsey or whatever. But, you know, new evidence is coming out and surfacing that, you know, he did not commit that.
So the people
that crime.
So the people in charge, the people, yo. So the people in charge, I'm guessing, was like, yo, we got to get this dude up out of here. So he sent word.
Man, I'm just
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, like,
All
the
right.
man, he incarcerated falsely, I would say allegedly, falsely accused, and he did get stabbed up 14 times. And he survived.
Yeah, that was trying. So what does that say about surviving?
Man, to me, that ain't nothing but God.
To have, like, what did Cat Williams say? It's up for all y'all.
Now,
and you can't. I don't think nobody can stop it right now.
Now, I saw a Republican congresswoman with Amber Rose that are advocating to get Tory Lanez out of prison.
Yeah.
We got Republicans out here. Donald Trump trying to get Larry Hoover, NBA YoungBoy. Then it's this Congress lady named Anna something. You know, nice looking young white conservative lady. I mean, I'm like, dang, you know, she did decent.
Well, damn.
But she was like, man, this is we can't have this in our judicial system. You know what I'm saying? Said we can't have this in our judicial system, right? While Megan Thee Stallion, the black woman, put another black man in prison, man, unjustly, bro.
We got Joe Dollars
man.
in the
We got
building,
Joe
y'all.
Dollars in the building.
Easy work.
Let's give it up.
Oh, yo.
What's
We
good
got Joe
with it?
Dollars in
Yes,
the
sir.
building. You know what I mean?
Hey man, we got the whole crew here, man. We got T, we got Matt, Joe M. Dollars.
Come
you know what
on,
I'm saying?
son. Come on, son.
Man, yeah, man, it's going down. Man, this Tory Lanez situation got me torn because I wasn't really a fan like that. You know what I'm saying? But once I start seeing how it started moving the whole nine, and then, you know, that night, right, when the whole situation unfolded with Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez and the other chick, Kelsey, from my vantage point, allegedly, I feel like Tory Lanez was smashing both of them.
Yes.
They got into a dispute.
Uh-huh.
And then it got ugly. And then they blamed it all on him, and he took the fall for it.
Yeah. And their handlers ran with that story too.
Yeah. They ran with it, man.
Yeah. So Rock Nation, I don't know. Something about
Blood
to happen
is,
over
hey,
there.
blood is on their hand, whoever responsible, man.
Yeah.
Because that man is clearly innocent.
And guess what? I want to say this. The most bones in your body is in your foot, G. Right? That you carry the most bones, period. And let me tell you something. If you're shot in your foot, there's no twerking.
None.
No. Your twerking career is over.
And where was she twerking at?
Come on, man.
At Kamala Harris.
Come on, son. Talk your shit.
Talk
your shit.
You know I got to throw the Democrats in there somehow.
Yeah,
man.
talk your shit. Talk your shit. Talk your shit. Talk your shit, nigga.
See you
Right.
in there twerking.
Right. Hey,
At
man.
a presidential campaign, man, for the Democrats. And then gonna throw Tory Lanez in that jam like that.
Come on, son. Hey, I got some more footage. Amber Rose, talk to her.
All right, joining me now, influencer, TV personality, musical muse, Amber Rose, and now social justice advocate. Amber, thank you. I'm sorry about the technical difficulties. What do you want people to know about why you are advocating for Tory Lanez?
I'm advocating for Tory Lanez because the evidence shows that he's innocent, and he deserves to be pardoned by Governor Gavin Newsom. You know, he's 100% exonerated from the gun, and for that alone, he should be home with his family.
Well, the DNA showed that it could have been any of 4 people, but he sent the text apologizing, and Megan Thee Stallion and her friend Kelsey there that night said it was him. What do you do with that?
Well, I heard the whole story from Tory's mouth. He called me personally from prison, And I now understand why he said sorry, and it's not for any shooting at all. So I'll let him tell that story when he comes home, but the sorry was not for what people think it was for.
Amber, I got to invite you back on the show because we got screwed up with time, so we'll make it work for you whenever you want. Because I want to talk to you about Diddy and your experience there and what you think about what's happening with him and what people should know. But I don't want to choke you on time. But do you think that they're going to make the case against him or no?
I think it's just the beginning. I think right now they're just they're trying to paint a picture, but I think there's more to come.
All right. Well, I'd love to have you back. Thank you. You know how TV goes. I don't have to tell you. This is what happens with the satellite.
No worries. I would be happy to come back.
All right, we'll do it again. And thank you for putting Tory Lanez on the radar with Anna Paulina Luna and getting it to our attention as well. We'll see that justice is done. Thank you for joining us, and we'll do it again.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our News Nation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.
Man.
Hey, yo, shout out to was it Como or something? Yeah,
Chris Cuomo. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Chris Cuomo.
Yeah.
And Amber Rose. And, and he named the lady I was talking about, Anna Paulina Luna, something like that. Something like that. Anna Paulina Luna.
Oh my
God. A congresswoman, man. I'm telling you, man. It's a nice looking lady, man.
Yeah.
And
yeah, she is though.
You
Big
see
fact. Yeah,
yeah,
I did.
Yeah. And she's like a she's a Republican, but she's like a model too. But you know, when Brandon Johnson went before Congress, she gave him that smoke. I seen the Congress. I'm starting to learn these people's names and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
the new political stars or whatever.
yeah, a young lady, man, and I really respect the fact that they are going out their way to shed light on the injustice when it comes to Tory Lanez's situation, because that's bogus, man. And I believe that it is a hit from Rock Nation to target that man because he was partially responsible for a lot of these artists learning to get their independence.
I'm sorry, but I have to give that a Matrix.
Hey, man, let's talk about it, man.
I have to give that a Matrix.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk
about it. Are we saying here on the Kingpen Crux show? Allegedly. This is a Jay-Z thing.
But it wasn't I didn't say it first. His daddy came out. His dad came out. Tory Lane's dad be going crazy. Tory Lane's dad that came out here and
we got to get out of Earth Zoom. Wow. Give it an Earth Zoom, man. Like, man. Are we serious? Are we saying this here, right here on the Kingpen Crux show?
Man, I think we is, bro. I think we saying it.
Jay-Z,
man. I'm just saying, Rock Nation looking real spooky.
Real sus.
Spooky.
Hold on. Spooky.
It's looking real spooky, bro. Because only reason I'm saying that.
No, that ain't spooky enough.
I'm not gonna put that on Jay-Z. But it just blew me when the father said it, bro. I didn't say it.
He went straight there.
I wasn't thinking about Jay-Z. I wasn't thinking about Rock Nation.
The dad went straight there.
The dad went straight there.
Yeah, man.
Then they trying to say that this. He like a man. I think he a pastor. I got to do some more research on the father.
Yeah.
But what I say, he's definitely a man of God. He's like, man, and Jay-Z, you went Rock Nation just because my son didn't want to sign that deal and he was turning y'all artists on to how to get money where he ain't need y'all.
I think
father went off.
Rada said something about that, right?
Yeah. So
he said in his shoot mag, he got locked up for selling his album for $1.
He didn't shoot. I don't believe he shot it. I don't think he shot Meg
at all. I don't think so.
She stepped on some glass that night,
bro. If you get shot,
you said it
in your foot. Nah, G.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So shout out to Amber Rose, Anna Paulina Luna. With your fine ass.
With your fine ass. The hell.
But yeah, man. I hope Tory Lanez get out that jam, man. I hope he get out there jam, man.
Hey, you know what? I think it's very important that we play a video.
Let's get to it, man. What we playing?
I think, personally, we should play some bump.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What you think about that,
man? Yeah, I think we should, man. It's a bump.
It's been a while. It's been a minute,
man. Shout out to Bump, man.
Since we played some bump J in this month. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to find the one that I had loaded up. Fuck it.
He's a hey, man.
Fuck it. It's called Bloodsport.
Let's get to it.
New Bump J. Let's go.
Damn, Draco, you made this? Fox, you come crazy, brother. Big drill.
Cover these little niggas, some demons, hopping up steamers, blowing irons, get that hat put in the cleaners, fucking with Ace. That money speaking fluid English, got some debit books from out of Phoenix, book your trip to Venus, put a 3-on-1, I triple teamed it, auntie split the defense with a visa, take it easy down, that shit got a geeking, tweaking, standing sleeping, can't be leaking, family secrets, put my dog down, for biting a hand and feed him, flip shit for no reason, fuck you think we doing, we got a reason, this a blood sport, we hold court in the streets and you been subpoenaed, this a blood sport, flicks in the arena, give it a arena, attention, call a tuck, I'm like, tryna plug something, what these bitches want from a nigga, I can't trust nothing, I'ma pay my drum to your party, that's my +1, and I hold a sour with the started, tryna fuck something, what these bitches want from a nigga, know you ain't late, what these bitches want from a nigga, lot of bad money, cost a leg and on to a nigga that never had money, that shit just a yarn to a nigga, have emotion, baby, see it on your arm, I'ma act like I don't know that lady.
Yo, we back. That was Bump J. New Bump J, actually. It's called Bloodsport.
Hey, man.
What'd you think about that?
Hey, man. It was sliding, man. It was sliding. It was sliding. Whole time, you know what I'm saying? Not what I would typically expect from Bump.
It's that new since he was fucking with Ye on that Vultures. It's that style. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a different style. It's a new wave. Mm-hmm. I think he did it. He was in pocket with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I love the beat. I love the he was sliding on the
Yeah, that beat was something
more
else.
It was more about a vibe to it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Absolutely.
So man, we already know, man, you know, rest in peace to Parquet. You know,
I wanted to load that video up, but it's like I ain't wanna, you know what I'm saying? I ain't wanna see him. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, man. So, you know, I know they
next week.
Yeah, next week. But any event, man, I think we coming to the end.
We coming to the
end, man. Like I say, man, we appreciate everybody slide through, man. YouTube, man, we got Sir Miguel, Blessed Girl that came through. Still sipping. You know what I'm saying, man? We had a great time tonight, man. The Joe M. Dollars Effect will be next, too. Mm-hmm. So, man, stay tuned, man. The Kingpen. Hey, man. Anna Polina.
Oh, shit.
I like her. And I wish you had that. I wish you had that video of her. She a Congress lady saying, man, this is wrong, man.
Yeah.
This is wrong. And we can't have our judicial system set up like that.
Exactly.
Where we have people that did not commit crime. And I like the mindset of that. Mm-hmm. I mean, we at least y'all fighting for American citizens that are being done wrong.
It seems to always happen to Well, it's,
y'all
to
not
us.
sitting there capping for illegal immigrants.
Yeah, and it's
at least y'all capping for American citizens that are black men.
Man. Yeah. And we're always sensationalized doing the perp walk. Like we're always put on display.
Yeah.
They're here to lock us up, man. It's terrible.
Yeah, man. It's a police
Come on.
state, man.
So police for us. But yeah, man, we had a banging show, G. I ain't gonna hold you. We ain't get to all the subject matter or whatever, but it was amazing.
Yeah, man. We get it. Like I said, we got a double hitter this weekend. Once again, we did one last week, and we got Ren Terry. You know what I'm saying? Renegade. You know, Go Boys Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Joe's Bar and Grill. Yeah. I'm talking about Heat Check. I mean, the man got a show coming up. You know, with Cassidy, man. You know what I'm saying? This month. You know, he got. Man, his anniversary of his business, man, Joe's Bar and Grill.
His son going crazy in football.
His son going crazy. D3 going crazy in football, man. He about to go to college, and you know, in another year, man, he already getting scholarships thrown at him left and right. I mean, he got a lot going on, man. This man is a businessman. We done had him on the platform. Even when we was back with shout out to Bob Radio Chicago, you know what I'm saying? And this been my brother, you know what I'm saying, for 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So Ren doing big things. He will be here. Shot Radio, Kingpen Crux show, man, is going down Sunday, June 1st. From 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Yeah, man.
Bro will be in the building, and we gonna chop up some game. You know how we do.
Yeah.
I got 2 bottles set aside just for him. You know
come on, son. Come on,
man.
son.
I got 2 bottles set aside just for him. For
Shot Radio in the building. Hey, yo. The Kingpen Crux show. Hey, you ain't seen this logo in a minute. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? It's our logo, man.
Yeah, man. That's so bad.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but yeah, it's the Kingpen Crux show. I like to thank everybody. Thank you to Riders Hunt and Giuliani Kennedy for tuning in on Facebook Live. Shout out to Blessed Girl and Sir Miguel.
Man, appreciate the family slide through.
Absolutely. So, hey, you got some shout outs?
Man, really, man, I want to shout out God, man, the Most High, the Creator, for making all of this possible, man, being able to chill and kick it with the family, you know. Shout out to Kingpen, man. We got my cousin old Mag in the building, T. You know, and everybody that came in the chat, man, you know, and everybody that's at Facebook land, man. Riders Hunt, Giuliani Kennedy, man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, at the end of the day, man.
Family over there.
Yeah, family, man, extended family. And man, peace and blessings to everybody. Hey, man, make sure, man, y'all tap in tomorrow. And I'm shouting out tomorrow. Gonna be an exclusive, man. So make sure y'all hit tomorrow, man, and tap in with us with Ren Terry, man. And that's my shout out, salute. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Easy work. Shout out to my son. This boy got 2 jobs, man.
Whoa.
Hey, some marketing shit, some hospital shit. Like this little nigga's getting to the bag.
Damn.
He's on a mission to fix that Mustang. He's on a mission.
He on a mission,
on
man.
a mission, G. So and shout out to wifey. She's currently very mad at me. Yeah.
Man, about what now, man? You in the dog house again, man?
I'm like, you know, yeah, I'm in there. So shout out to wifey, man. Shout out to my daughters, all of them, and the grandbabies and all that. You know what I'm saying? It's the Kingpen Crux show, G. We out. But before we do, as those go, let others come. Drink, go in peace, and let the God of peace go with thee. It's the Kingpen Crux show right here on ShotRadio.live. And shout out to Belvy.